Glory be to God. Hallelujah. God is faithful to his word. And when you're faithful to his word, supernatural results take place. Immoral and unethical. Immoral and unethical. You know, there's an actress out there. I don't want to get caught up in the politics of that situation. I want to speak to the principles of stealing and hijacking someone else. Because it's happened in the church. It happens in youth leaders that maybe doesn't understand what they're doing is immoral and unethical. I know a story where a guy we know was a youth leader, and the way they had it at that particular church is there was, instead of giving one teenager a full hour to talk, they divided up the talk time, if you will, or the sermon time, if you will, in smaller increments. And it's a great way to train people. I think, Redemption Corps International, Redemption Corps Training Center will probably do things like that. We will have a training pulpit. And I always say, if I can get you to talk, I can locate you. How you use your words, out of the abundance of the mouth, the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Sorry, it's like 6:39. I probably should have slept in today. I had a big day yesterday. And it is November 28th, 2025. Just get a little timestamp in there. All right. So one youth leader would ask the other youth leader, what are you speaking on? And I'm speaking on this. And then that youth leader would get up, speak first, and hijack the topic of the other youth leader. And he'd be like, I just told him I was going to speak on this. Why are you speaking on it? And so maybe there was a misunderstanding in that situation. Maybe that the guy thought, hey, well, let's stay on the same, on the same topic or a same theme of messages. And it was the story, the way the guy tells it is completely comical, but it's also some truth to it. Then there's this actress who openly in an interview, foolishly, mind you, told the interviewer and the whole world that they would sign a contract to act in a movie knowing they were going to hijack the project and make it their own. And this actress was saying it like this was a virtue, that this was a good thing. So forget about the screenwriter who spent maybe a couple of years working on that project, on the script, and the producers and the directors were spending years doing pre-production of that particular project. And usually a film takes about 3 months to get in the can, as they say. I don't even know if they have the can anymore, because unless you're doing old-fashioned filmmaking, nowadays it's digital. But they still say it's in the can. Basically, all the scenes are filmed. It's in the can. All we got to do is edit now. I've worked on movie sets, so I watched the guy grab the movie. I'm like, you're really trusting this guy with the footage to fly back to LA? Like, wow, this is $100 million movie, and you're gonna trust this kid to bring it back. Anyway, this actress just felt like it was a virtue to violate someone else's intellectual property. It's a form of stealing. It's immoral and unethical to sign a contract and then show up and then start, as you go along, you're rewriting your contract, renegotiating as they went along. But not even renegotiating, it's actually I'm just going to take over and violate the filmmaker's vision and make it my own. The devil comes to only to steal, to kill, steal, and destroy. That's it. Only to steal, kill, and destroy. And in the world, they consider this a virtue, a righteousness. And it is dangerous to even listen to. We don't want that rubbing off on us. In certain parts of the world, in the corporate world, the leaders of that corporation reward backbiting, backstabbing, Shark Tank kind of behavior where everybody is harming each other to advance, and they reward that. And it is nothing more than diabolical.